I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huan Zu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun, or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huan Zu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huang Gai's idea very difficult to accept. Even so, his bond with the Shan Yue runs very deep, possibly much deeper than you could imagine. They have been our enemy on the battlefield. Half measures will not be enough to bring about peace.
We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huang Gai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Sua have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side. Let's begin. Now then.
No. Right.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Don't let me down now.
There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom we should become.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
To our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Open it! No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! This very land is our foundation! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer
An uncommon display of skill from anyone else. From you, I expect it.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of Shan-Yue. Unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
We're on even ground now.
The enemy officer
This is our
has been
chance to
defeated.
make a move.
Could I?
The enemy
We
officer
are not giving
has
up.
been defeated.
Not here. We'll keep going.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards it.
The enemy
can pick
officer
them off here.
has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
This territory is ours.
People of Shan-Yue, please lay down your weapon. Wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. Wrong guy. Assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
And lower your head before us?
The enemy officer
As they say,
has been defeated.
We will hear your offer.
Some of them are still willing to listen to me. I'll do everything I can to
The
reach
enemy
them.
officer has
We
been
made it.
defeated.
Now it's our turn to join the fray. Let's go.
March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
You are here. Lend me a hand to get out of this mess.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Let's get serious.
Oh, this is bad. Someone doesn't get here fast. We're done for.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
The enemy officer
So
has
you've
been
come.
defeated.
Sorry, but your help is needed here.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I was never the enemy officer has been defeated.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The battle was more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight
enemy
without
officer
complaint.
Has been defeated.
Luck shines on us this day. Keep it up!
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us join you!
Let's go.
Lord Huanggai has long kept close ties with the Shan Yue. I would like to believe that it was all in the service of Wu.
Get open. Sun's here. Got this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here. Like this exercise.
There we go.
Looking rough.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer
I think you were an
has
officer.
been defeated.
Standards have surely fallen.
Let's go. Get open.
I have defeated the enemy officer!
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Failed. Damn it all. You were going easy on me. So you're the Lord Huanggai I've been hearing about. Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people, heed my plea. I wish to put an end to the war between your people and Wu. Since the
enemy
extent of my
officer
influence,
has been
I haven't
defeated.
gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
Let's go.
So, Lord Huanggai has convinced the Shan Yue's soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts. But his actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
This land belongs to us. We'll break down the intruders one swing.
Begin advancing!
Any
of our allies have rushed to our aid. Now is the time to strike. Advancing! Move forward! March!
Looking rough.
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
can't help but gaze at your feet.
Let's go.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Officer has been defeated. Take this! You're gone! The enemy officer was defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Begin this here!
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
Got this! Whoa. Bear with me. Take this! And open. Get this here! There we go!
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Looking rough. Get this here! Take that! Let's get serious. And open. We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going. Open it! End this here!
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end?
Let's go. And open. Take that.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
This ends here. Bear with me, tower.
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that!
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Not bad, infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. I knew you'd come out.
Let's go.
I'm glad I believed in you.
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! I've been waiting for this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! An opening. Take that! Got this! Take that! Open up! An opening!
This is not working out. The training not enough.
End this!
All my might. This will do it.
Isn't this the limit of my ability? Father, brother, forgive me.
Take this! This is a ferocious tune indeed. Bear witness to my power. Let's give it all my might. This way!
Is insufficient for a comeback.
Take this! We are not giving up. Not here. We'll keep going. Take this! Not bad. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. There we go!
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
This the end?
Time to end this! Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Superb! You never fail to impress me with your feats.
Take this! Enough. Get this! Take that! Take this! Not quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated. This is it! Take that! And open it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This is it! The enemy officer has been defeated. Here we go! Take that! Take that! An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The tide has turned in our favor. All forces advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march! The end of the rebellion is in sight. Everyone, keep fighting through to the end!
Just thinking of you. And now, you've come to help me.
This area is under my control!
equation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
This is no ordinary fog. What do you think is going on?
An opening! Let's go.
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, you'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! Better you thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Time to finish. Now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can, trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak? Is that the path you have chosen? Better ready yourself. You are no different than the vermin who destroyed our home. And the anguish and despair of victory has been burned into my mind. Better ready suffering, the agony, the chaos. It has revealed to me my new path! We Guardians of Peace must oppose those in power, even the so-called heroes of the age. Both the Han and the Kingdom of Wu are our enemies! This is the path that I have chosen. Remember nothing! I will not allow you to stand in my way! Let's end this. This might last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me. With the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shan Yue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness, as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shanyue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But, if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shanyue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. He has not the bravery of Sun Qian or Sun Ce, but I see why you were drawn to him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. I did? That seems doubtful. Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who were suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Yes, farewell. Zuluan, you must go now.
Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.